Oh, look who it is. Good morning. Come on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning. Yeah, like we're gonna be polite to him after the douchebag move he pulled the other day. Screw you, asshole. That admirable behavior won't do any good once you're expelled. Whatever. We'll see if that happens. Alright, yeah. I guess he's waiting outside to see us all, just being a douche. I saw Kamashi at the school gate this morning. He was just standing there looking at me with this shit-eating grin on his face. That's annoying. He's probably mocking you. Honestly, seeing that got me even more fired up about this. I'm worried about Shiho, but I want to concentrate on our operation too. I won't let myself get exhausted like last time. The board meeting's May 2nd, right? Just gotta take care of it before then. Alright, so we have 2 weeks to do this. That's plenty of time. Yeah, I think we're ready, right? Sure. We got some health items, we got some better weapons, and we got a lockpick, although I think we should have made more than one. I guess we can only make one at a time, though. Yeah, same goes for me too, I'll do my best. No going in without me. Better let us know if you're going to the palace. So I guess we have to text them to tell them when we're ready. I guess.
Okay.
Someone said the text "Good morning, morning" is probably gonna happen eventually. Yeah, that's a good point. Thanks to the way we named ourselves. It's finally time to set the plan in motion. Bet the others are ready to go, just waiting on the signal. I'll leave the planning to you. Oh, awesome! So now the game kind of opens up. We can spend our time freely after school. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Mission start. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, we got a deadline. If we don't execute the plan by the deadline, then it's game over. Be vigilant and keep aware of the time remaining. Palaces contain many strong enemies. Consult with your allies and make use of the various facilities in the city to ensure a successful infiltration.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. What's this? By connecting online, you can check what actions other players chose to take at the same time on the same day. Press the touchpad to see the activity of other players. Oh. We can turn this off if we want to, but what's the point? So the touchpad? Let's see what this does. So we can see what other people did based off of their playthroughs. Daily life, they studied at the library or went batting. Some, like almost everyone, went to the palace to try to get the thing to steal. And a lot of other people spent time with Takemi, it looked like. That's interesting. Everyone's average level is 6. Wow, that's really cool that they have this as a feature. So, it's kind of like an open game at this point. We could go and do the mission if we want, or we could spend more time getting prepared and doing free time activities with the other students. Like, we get to know Takemi a little better. That's cool. What do you guys think? We got a couple of people in chat today. What do you guys want to see first? Should we try to take on the palace, or should we spend time hanging out with someone like Takemi? Or we could probably try going around the city and see if we could buy more stuff. I'll let you guys decide. I'll hold off a little bit. Use your time wisely, yeah. So, technically we could spend like a couple of days getting prepared, like going from place to place, getting some items, crafting more stuff, and then we could go in the palace and actually do the mission. That's really cool. I like that aspect of the game. It's gonna be awesome. You can plan out a heist and make sure you have like everything ready to go beforehand. Spend time with Takemi. I think that might be a good idea. Because it looks like almost everyone that didn't go into the palace decided to spend time with Takemi. Should honestly do the palace first. It's more advantageous. Go talk with Anne. You steal a heart early. Are you still able to hang out with your team afterwards? And that's a good point. I wonder, if you don't defeat him right away, is there like a possibility that he could do more shit to like screw with the other students? Like, what if there's a negative if you don't take him out right away? That'd be interesting. Like, obviously the deadline for the game over is in 14 days, but that'd be interesting if like in 7 days he does something else and like it ends up hurting another student or whatever. I made the mistake of doing the palace in the middle of the deadline. Oh, what happened to you? It's best to do the palace stuff first, then you get 12 days to do everything else. Alright. Alright. Yeah, because the game is so open at this point, we're getting a lot of people saying different things. Some people want to hang out with Anne. Some people are saying to go see the doctor again. Then other people are saying go do the palace first. So, I guess I'll have to decide on my own. Because it's like really a big mix of opinions right now at this point. It's really cool they let you do this though. Just go for the palace right now. We might want to go to the palace then. Because if we go to the palace, we get more materials to craft supplies. We also, hear that Mr. Kamoshida's been really angry, yeah. Obviously. Morning-kun and Mishima-kun and that delinquent Sakamoto are gonna get expelled. First that suicide attempt, now expulsion trouble. What the heck is going on? Well, don't you guys notice it's all linked to Mr. Kamoshida? Like, doesn't it seem suspicious to you at all? Everything's going crazy since that transfer student got here. Why do you go up against Mr. Kamoshida? Just when you go in and out of the palace and don't rush, you basically waste days because you're too tired to do anything afterwards. Huh. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that if you get the palace out of the way first, then you have more time to do other things and hang out with people. So it sounds like the palace might be the best thing to do then. I don't think it wastes time to just talk to these generic students. So let's see. Oh, this is Mishima. Morning. Yeah, here we go. Morning. I never thought it would end up like this. What am I gonna do? I'm done for if Mr. Kamoshida keeps coming after me. Wait, it's not supposed to be morning though, it's after school. I don't know. So where to see Takami in class? She usually disappears right away. Wow, dating her would cause too much trouble? She kinda gives off a bad vibe and all the girls ignore her. And she's Kamoshida's girl, remember? What a douche. Right, how do we check with square? Right. Alright, I guess we could do this. Probably will take a full day to do the palace, I'm assuming. Or maybe even more. We're gonna do about the palace. Ain't we meeting up? If you don't know what to do, let's just go. Yeah, let's do it. See what happens. Oh yeah, let's meet up at the hideout then. Let's give them hell.
Hey!
I hope you'll understand that our time limit is May 2nd. We basically just have to go to that castle and steal the treasure for Kamoshida by then, right? But wait, what even is the treasure? I want to know that before we even do anything.
Listen up.
It's probably going to be something we don't know until we find it. The treasure is a physical form of the palace ruler's distorted desires. In other words, it's the core of the palace. Once we steal it, the palace will crumble, I think. I bet I know what it is. It's probably An. Like the bikini An. That's his like desire. He wants her more than anything, it seems. So we have to like take that away from him, I bet. Having said all that, even I don't know what Kamoshida's treasure is gonna be. I bet it's gonna be her. And where can we find it? There's no way of knowing that until we go in and find it. But if I had to guess, I'd say it has to be locked up somewhere in the depths of the palace. I think I get it now. We just gotta find the treasure, right? Yeah, and then remember when they saw her outside the palace, they're like, whoa, what the hell, what she's doing out here? Because they thought she was the imagined one, the one in the bikini. Pretty much, there's just a lot we don't know until we go in.
Now then.
In any case, our objective is to find the treasure's location somewhere in the palace. Make sure we go about this with time to spare, so we can avoid any unforeseen circumstances. I expect great things from you guys. Awesome, okay. We check our progress with the hold meeting option. Since your friend's opinions and decide the best course of action. Huh. Selecting Infiltrate Palace will take you to the palace. You cannot purchase items while in the palace, so make sure you're well prepared. I wonder if this is going to be tougher than I'm imagining. It'll be nighttime when you return from the palace, so if time runs out, it's game over. Keep an eye on the time remaining. Well, we just had the meeting, right? Let's see.
We have to make them pay.
There's no way I'll ever forgive Kamoshida. I must have been Shiho. We're not gonna get expelled immediately, you know. Let's try to be careful.
Let's start our strategy meeting.
What about our course of action from here forward? This will probably give us some more tips on what to do. I know we want to steal his heart, but this is just the same thing we had. I guess we'll just have to explore more until we manage to find it. We'll probably find other things as we're exploring, right? Be extra careful around the guard shadows. Getting beaten to a pulp is the last thing we need. We're not having much trouble fighting, so you probably don't even need to worry about that.
Okay, meeting adjourned.
Alright, sweet. Let's do it then.
Alright, I'm gonna bust loose. But damn.
Wow, some other people are speculating about the treasure too. Someone says that maybe it's gonna be his Olympic medal. That would be a good point too, because that's essentially his like claim to fame. That's what allows him to do all this stuff. So that might be a good point.
Nothing. I was just thinking we should choose a code name for you too.
A code name?
Oh yeah, that's right, we haven't given
Skull,
her one yet.
He's Joker, and that's Mona.
Judging by your costume.
I mean, she's got that tail and stuff, so...
Yeah, she got the little devil tail, it's funny.
What do you think?
I have to decide for her? Cat girl? Sexy cat? Or kitty woman? What? These are all terrible options. Oh my god. What am I supposed to pick? And full bodysuit. Well, it's not covering all of her body, obviously. There's a certain segment we could clearly see. She's gonna get pissed off before sexy cat, probably. I guess we'll just go with cat girl. I have no idea. It sounds stupid as hell, though.
Wait! Is that what you're going to call me from now on? I am so not down with this.
What do you want to be called then?
Something better than just a little cat. Maybe... Panther?
Panther? Well, it's better than what we came up with anyway.
That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
I guess so.
Huh? Why?
Well, I don't know. It's her choice. Who cares?
'Cause it sounds more... ferocious? She's a cougar.
Morgana. So
Don't
obsessed.
call me that! More importantly, Kamoshida.
Yeah, we have to take on him.
Oh, right. Let's go.
Yes, let's resume our mission now.
Alright, let's start fresh and get going.
Alright, we're breaking in the same way, I guess.
It's game time from this point forward. I'll teach you guys the basics of infiltrating a palace as we go.
Wait, hold on a second. What is this?
My master would like a word with you.
What, now? This is not a good time. Well, I guess we're banning our friends. Jeez.
The prisoner has returned.
Yeah.
Well done. It seems you have remembered my words.
About what?
You truly make it worth rehabilitating you.
Okay. Yeah, what do you mean by that exactly? Are you gonna tell us any more?
I am not attempting to withhold information from you.
Really? Because it seems like that.
The essence of the rehabilitation that you must complete will be explained in due time.
Yeah, sure.
Once you encounter friends who share your aesthetics and discover your place in reality, only then will I explain it all. Such a day should not be far off. This time, I wish to introduce you to the aid we are providing.
What kind of aid are you gonna offer to us?
Due to your potential in wielding the power of the wild card, you can handle more than one persona.
Yeah, we kind of noticed that already. We absorbed someone's powers.
That power holds infinite possibilities. We will assist you in nurturing that potential. To that end, we must execute your persona. Do not be alarmed. Personas are personalities that exist within you. Thus, you will only be discarding old personalities to have them be reborn as new ones.
This is interesting. It's probably gonna be a lot of complicated business though, if I had to make a guess. Oh, here we go, we're gonna get a tutorial at least. By discarding your old identity, you give away to a new one. Hence, we call that process execution. Okay, Monokuma. Think of it as the fusion of your personas. So we combine two into one? Now then, let us try an actual persona fusion. By fusing together multiple personas you have in your possession, you can create a new persona. This can be used to create personas of a higher level than the component personas. However, be aware that the personas you use will be lost, or fuse. Select the first persona you wish to fuse. Alright, I guess we'll use him. Before you select the second one, allow me to tell you something important. Do you remember how I mentioned forming bonds with confidants? Personas are the power of the heart. The stronger those bonds, the stronger that your personas will be. In other words, the effect of your bonds on execution, or fusion, if you will, are quite substantial. When you fuse a persona that shares its arcana with one of your bonds, it will gain great power. Okay, whoa. Let me just read this over again. So, we fuse a persona that shares its arcana with one of our bonds. There's so many definitions I'm trying to get a hold of here. I forget what arcana means again. Yeah, I don't remember what arcana is supposed to pertain to. But if it's related to one of the bonds the other characters we have, it'll be more powerful. That's what I'm getting from this. When you fuse a persona that has the same arcana as a confidant, let's see, it's showing the screen. Let me see what it looks like. Bonus XP. Confidant rank level 1. The persona will gain extra experience upon its creation. Oh, okay. This bonus experience is called Arcana Burst. The higher the related confidant rank is, the more experience the persona will gain. This will be a guiding principle for your forays into fusion. Try not to forget it. Moreover, there's one thing I must warn you about. You cannot create a persona that surpasses your current level, or level 5. This is because the resulting persona would be too powerful for you to handle effectively. Now then, check the fusion results and choose a persona that suits your stature. Okay, oh, okay. So if we were to fuse it with this, it would make Devil. Devil type Incubus. And we could handle it one because it's level 5. This would create Mandrake. Let me see, can we deselect that? What if we did Pixie? This would create Agathion. You see the stats? Those Arsene stats. I'm able to see the stats of the one we'd be making. I'm not sure. Incubus might be good. That kind of sounds awesome. Let's see last. We'll do Arsene. Alright, yeah, we already see all the combos we can make for now. Maybe we'll make Incubus. That sounds kind of awesome. Hold on a second. People are saying, make sure you don't get rid of Arsene. So I guess we'll want to make Incubus then, right? So we'll use Magician and Lovers. I guess it's the only combo we could go with. Because Arsene is our original one, right? It's supposed to be powerful. Let's hear what everyone's saying. Alright, so let's make Incubus. Oh, now we can see its stats. Oh, this is actually... Yeah, we see this guy in the, He was one of the enemies we saw inside the palace. So we probably could just capture him normally, right? So should I just capture him in the palace then? This is the form your new persona is expected to take after fusion. When fusing a new persona, you can select skills for it to inherit from the base personas. Got the bonds? Which bonds? I'm not sure. When fusing a new persona, some skills from the component personas may be inherited by the new one. Which skills can be inherited depends on the personas being fused. The more skills the component's personas have, the more skills can be inherited. Okay. So basically the magic attacks we use. By making use of this, you'll be able to grant personas skills they normally would not obtain. But of course, there's no need to think about that. For the time being, select whichever one you want. How do I select it? So it inherits Agi and Rakunda from Jack-o'-lantern, and then also inherits Zia. But we don't get Daya, which is the healing item, right? The dirty bonds. No. I guess I missed that part. Oh, we pretty much have to fuse them anyway at this point because it's the tutorial. Alright. So either way we have to do this, even though we probably could capture him in the palace. So squares to get to skills, right? Let's see. Life Drain and Evil Touch. This one's open? I guess it means these skills we can fill up later. He'll get Iha at level 7. Can I assign more skills though? Because it says we could inherit one of these. How's the inheriting work? Yeah, we know what a incubus is. That's really weird. Okay. Let me see here. How do I get the inherited skills? Or does it just happen automatically when I confirm this? Because it says these can be inherited, right?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Yeah, okay. We just had to press X. Which one do I want? I feel like fire would be good. Decrease defense for 3 turns. I guess we'll do fire. That would keep the fire element.
Its power will be nothing unusual.
What do you mean it's probably nothing unusual? So it's not gonna be that good? We've not yet formed a confident relationship for this Devil Arcana. Yeah, we don't have anyone in the house of the Devil Arcana. I guess, yeah, what else can we do?
Girls, let us begin.
That's not Igor's voice. Yeah, apparently they changed it between this game and the last one. Hey, Incubus, how's it going? Now you've got me within your mask, you're never gonna get a wink of sleep again. Whoa. It's a little creepy, man.
Ah, how impressive. A stronger persona has been born from the body and
That was a
blood
pretty
of the
crazy
old.
animation
It
for the
shall be
fusion
your
slash
new
execution.
strength.
I think I get it, essentially. I'm gonna have to check which each Arcana is, though, because I don't remember who had what.
Its worth will be made clearer when you return to the field of battle.
I'm sure it will be.
Personas and bring them here.
Well, the good thing is, if we ever do need to capture the other personas again, like, I remember what we had to do for the two that we
Gather a great many,
got already.
Execute them.
'Cause we already captured
and
them, obviously.
continue to give birth to even stronger personas.
Sounds good.
Developing your powers as such will play an integral role in the stand against ruin.
So that your rehabilitation goes well, we have a variety of rituals to choose in regard to executions.
And depending on the effort you put in, our master might consider further development of new rituals.
Oh yeah, how did we get to the Velvet Room? If you missed that part, like, just as we were about to go in the palace, the girl just showed up and was like, hey, come in here real quick, and then we just teleported here. So it just happened like 5 seconds.
Cry your tears of joy, inmate.
Thank you.
Your heart is steadily gaining the strength of rebellion. It seems your rehabilitation is proceeding smoothly. A joyous fact indeed.
Whenever they say rehabilitation, I just keep on thinking in the movie Idiocracy.
In
I was
anticipation
like, rehabilitation
of
doesn't
this,
sound too bad.
I have prepared a gift for you. I hope that you shall accept it.
That's a funny movie if you've ever seen that. Yes, a deep connection with Igor. Our bonds with him are developing as well. Yep, see? Ranked up. The third eye. See things normally invisible to the naked eye by pressing L1. Well, that's gonna come in handy.
All right.
Sweet. We'll earn more XP from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Full Arcana. And third eye. Ooh, okay. We can use it in the real world and in the metaverse. Sweet. I figured it just worked for the dungeons, but we could actually use it in real life too.
Allowing one to tap into their sixth sense and see what is hidden in the dark. I believe you can handle it now. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Now then, if you have any requests, we will heed them.
Really? He'll actually hear our requests? Find that hard to believe. What exactly can I request from you guys?
How fares your progress in our game?
I could do more executions. We could register summon personas? What does that mean?
You'd like to read the compendium?
I don't know. I don't even know what this means. Register new personas? Yeah, what's the explanation for this?
What do you wish to know?
The inmate registry I hold allows you to register your persona's name and current abilities. From that point forward, I'll be able to summon that persona in its registered state for a minor fee. You have our ability to thank you. You have our master to thank you for this ability. Oh, so we could just like resummon a persona anytime if we lose it. I guess that's what it's saying. Now then, I'll automatically register any unregistered personas you bring to me. Moreover, I can overwrite already registered personas with the latest abilities if you so desire. It's free of charge and can be done so at any time. Well, that's awesome. I wish we kind of done it before we just fused the other ones though. However, if you wish to summon a persona, I'll be forced to request a fee based on its power. So getting them back will cost money though, or whatever they're gonna charge us with. Okay. I guess we might as well do it because we could register from free.
Registration?
Okay, only do arson? I guess. Let's do it.
Are you sure?
I think so, right? This doesn't have any downside, does it? Go for it. Sounds good.
These are the paths you have walked.
Wow, it costs a lot if you want to re-get them. Oh, we get... I guess these are automatically saved for us before we use... That's good. But you know what? It's probably cheaper just to get a new one, right? Than to resummon them. Because it's 2,000. You get them for free in battle, right? Yeah, Pixie. Oh, there's a ton of these. We only have 2%. Wow. So there's like a ton we still have to get. It's like, I don't know how many of these things. It doesn't really say. It's like 200. It's a lot to go through. Okay. I think that's it, right? Do we need to do anything else here?
Done already?
I think so. As far as I know, we're done.
It is time, inmate.
Alright. See you guys later. You're now leaving the Twilight Zone.
Something wrong? You were just standing around all of a sudden.
Does that what it looked like to you? To my teammates, it looked like I wasn't moving.
Why are you spacing out like that? It's kind of hard to tell what you're thinking sometimes.
It probably looked really weird to you guys, yeah, but trust me, we did something
Let's
cool.
just say he's a man of high caliber.
Why, thank you, Morgana.
We're counting on you, Joker.
Awesome.
Hey,
So where do we start? Let's head to the safe room we found last time. It's on the first floor of the west building. It's pretty close to our usual entrance. It should be a pretty decent starting point. The safe room? Yeah, that's right, she hasn't seen it yet. It'll make sense when you see it. Let's head out. Who says whelp? Oh, we have a quick travel through the palace now. Bring up the map with the R1 button and select a previously visited safe room to go there instantly. You can also quick travel from a safe room back to the palace entrance. These two locations are the only areas where quick travel can be used. Whoa! You can receive aid from allies via the Thieves Guild. This is available when infiltrating the metaverse while connected online. So, it's like bringing in someone else to help you out play the game? Guild requests help a limited number of times, as the Thieves Guild will be able to help you out of a variety of desperate situations. It's kind of like a Dark Souls thing, I guess. There are no downsides to receiving aid, so be sure to use it proactively if you find yourself in trouble. Well, that's cool. So if any of you have the game, you can actually help me out in certain situations if we get horribly stuck. So that's the way out back to the city. We can actually save here, so that's probably a good idea. To save while we're able to. Well, if we're fast traveling to the safe room, we could probably save in there too. But how does the fast travel work? With the third eye. Well, nothing out here, but that makes sense. You guys want to talk? No, you're just following me. Hold on a second. How does the fast travel work? Do you have to go to the map? West building. There we are. Hey, what's with this room? It's a gap in the cognition. A safe room, if you will. Yep, still not getting it. Oh, so any of these areas that pretty much like kind of go back and forth are considered safe rooms. Right. I'm fuzzy on the details, but I think it's some kind of spot where the shadows can't find us. I didn't think a place like this existed in here. So what do we do in the safe room? Take a break, duh. Oh, and we can talk about stuff too. Huh, those are important. I guess I'll rest for a bit too. Let me know when you're ready to head out. Right. What do you guys have to say? Any advice? Okay then, let's get a grasp on our current situation. Well, we just started, but let's see.
Hey.
Hey, do you think the treasure's far? Didn't we just get in here? Based on how the castle looks, we still have a long way to go.
This is amazing.
I still can't believe a phone app took us somewhere like this. Well, not all of us need that app, you know? The cat can just come here on its own will, I guess. Obviously, cats can't use phones, so that's convenient.
What?
I am not a cat. So wait, what's the deal with those soldier things that are living and serving Kamoshida? They transform into weird monsters whenever we fight them.
You got it.
Oh, you must be talking about the shadows. What are shadows? Yeah, I've been wondering about that too. What's their deal? I can explain it, but it'll be overcomplicated. Do you want me to hear? Yeah, you might as well tell us. Get the backstory of this game. Deep in the innermost depths of every human's heart lies their true personality, their shadow. So it's not that the guards are transformed into those things. Those are their actual forms. The reason they look like gods and other mythical beings is because they spawn from human psyche. Whoa. But wait, what are they doing in Kamoshida's castle to begin with?
You got it.
It seems like the distortion of the palace draws them in. Once they're here, their forms change and they become underlings for the palace ruler. When you think about it, the palace ruler is just the shadow of whoever owns the palace. Maybe these palaces have something to do with the worlds in our minds? Or the collective unconsciousness?
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I had a feeling you'd say that. Well, you don't need to think about it like that. They're enemies, so don't let your guard down, okay?
What are your thoughts?
Is there anything else you want to discuss? How's everyone doing?
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's at full health. Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I wonder if there's a fatigue mechanic that runs opposite of, like, health. Let's keep going.
Let's go.
Because we could obviously see how everyone's health is, but I wonder if people can actually get fatigued as the game goes on and you're in this place for a longer amount of time. I don't see anything about fatigue though. And yeah, if we look at here, we could see everyone's arcana, I guess. Right? The chariot, magician, lovers. Okay. And all the items were equipped automatically, so I think we're good to go and start exploring this castle further. Hopefully get some idea of what the right way to go is though. nothing here. Alright, let's head out then.